Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a new episode of Film FM. Today, we're coming at you live from the North Pole. Is that where the Antarctica is?
No.
We're coming
It's
at you
in the
live
opposite direction.
from the South Pole.
No.
Well, it's got to be one of the two. Where is it then? Where's Antarctica?
Get a map.
Where are we? Okay. Anyway,
We're in Birmingham at the moment.
so we're in Antarctica, in the North Pole, which is why I'm wearing a beanie, because it's so cold here, and that's going to keep me safe from the cold. And we're in our little we went on an expedition up or down to Antarctica, so unfortunately the snow has stranded us here.
Yeah, we're quite lost. We don't know where the fuck we are.
So while we're stuck in the research base, we decided to entertain ourselves by watching a film, that being John Carpenter's The Thing. Unfortunately, we didn't have it on DVD, so we've watched the 2011 version instead.
Yep. Boo.
And then and there was more of us on the expedition, but but because it was the 2011 thing, I decided to just kill all of them.
Yeah. They
agreed with the film being better than the 1982 version, so I just kind of killed them.
And we all support that.
We all here at Film FM, here at Spooky FM.
Oh yeah, it's our Halloween episode.
Scary FM.
But it'll probably be released afterwards, my guessing.
No, this will come
January.
out. This will come out in October. As soon as I can get the Wi-Fi signal in the Arctic working again.
Yeah.
You know, so this might look a bit like our old studio, but as you can see, it is different because the mics are different, and we've also got this screen.
Yeah.
Over there, we just kind of have that, so we just kind of pulled up a picture of the thing. I don't know. We got excited. Yeah. We got excited for some new technology.
It's quite hard ordering a TV
to
Antarctica, you know. I don't think Curry's really delivers there.
So we're moving. This is where we're moving now. Now we have pre-recorded some episode for December, so that won't be in the Antarctic, and we've got another one coming up. But with we've got two guys coming over from the other base for the next one. But for the foreseeable future, we are kind of stuck here. How are you feeling about that, Griffiths?
You know, I'm fine with it. I don't really like the heat. I think I'm more concerned about who we brought with us on this expedition. Since obviously we're here, our hosts, Alex Hoey and Connor Griffiths, but we did bring two stowaways with us, two little fiends with us.
Okay, who were you expecting? Who did you want to cooperate with you then?
I was hoping more like, I don't know.
Who's more of a survival expert?
I don't know.
Do we not entertain
Sydney Sweeney or like Millie Orcock? Yeah.
I was going to say Sabrina Carpenter, but I thought no.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, would they be good in this situation?
I'd be happy.
Would they be...
we've got to stay in.
What were you researching up here then?
Researching.
We were researching.
You were just researching?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were reading between the lines.
I think you were reading between somewhere else as well.
We were thinking inside the box.
I bet you got quite near to that box, I'm guessing.
I think we should introduce our guests.
So, yes. Unfortunately, we have with us, we have Lewis Adkins. He's kind of like Nero.
He's like our problem.
He's you got two.
I'm the guy that's always there.
And then like 7 entries in, they introduce like a third lesser known character and make it a trio instead of a duo. Is that his name? Nero from Devil May Cry.
Yeah. He's like.
Yeah.
So Ladkins, he's here a lot.
I thought you meant the Emperor. To be fair, when you said Nero.
Huh?
I thought you meant the Emperor.
Emperor Nero. Yeah. So he's like the third. He's got the most episodes actually. He's been more episodes than anyone other than me and Griffiths. And we've got our special guest. Actually, how are you, Ladkins?
I'm good.
You good?
I mean, hopefully the audience are all right with me.
Yeah,
I'm backed by. Can I say popular demand? Probably not.
We've only got two other. There's only two other people left alive on the base, and we're using them next episode. So
yeah,
like it's you or nothing. You know what I mean? Like, we did find a VHS copy of the Thing 1998. It's not 1998. 1982.
Yeah.
So we have watched that. We're doing that one. We're doing Thing 1982.
Something is amiss on this base.
Well, you would know since you are our specialist on hand. Connor Whitehouse. Connor Shithouse. That's what I like to
Connor
call him.
Blackflat.
Yes.
Just fuck off.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay,
That's
let's
reasonable.
not all go crazy.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
At a certain point,
fuck off.
You're going to kill him in a bit.
At a certain point, we are going to
We've
run
already
out of
killed
food,
people.
and someone's going to have to get eaten, and it's not going to be me.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be me.
It's not going to be me because there'll be nothing there.
Sorry, what else? So the thing is that it's a 1982 horror movie directed by one John Carpenter, who did Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And it was originally a 1938 book, well, a novella. Don't know what the fucking novella is.
Who goes there?
Who Goes There? And then it was a film in 1951.
Thing from Another World.
I watched it. It was dog shit.
I watched it too.
I didn't like it.
I probably liked it a tiny bit more than Alex, but overall, it is just kind of a bit of a boring film.
It's just like it's like 20 white
Like a
dudes, like,
super
standing around.
mutant like vegetable.
You know, like Frankenstein's monster. It turns very fucking half
It's
an
like
hour.
a carrot.
Yeah, it's not very entertaining. Anyway, so then you got this version of the film, this 1982 one, with who have we got on the cast?
Kurt
Well,
Russell.
got Kurt Russell.
Russell as the team's. Is he the helicopter pilot?
Yes.
Macready's his name?
R.J.
Yeah,
McCready.
R.J. McCready. What does the R stand for?
Don't know actually.
Initials, innit? RJ something.
It's like
Ronald or something.
either people just call him McCready or they call him Mac.
Mac.
He
Quite like his name.
he's apparently he was served as a helicopter pilot in the Vietnam War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon he's
I mean, his,
probably got PTSD, I think.
his whole get-up is... Well, it's probably not... He's quite good at using a flamethrower, so...
Yeah, but he doesn't sleep very well, does he?
No.
So...
He's
there
always
you go.
he's always up drinking like whiskey and playing like chess.
Yep.
He's playing
With
so
a computer.
He's playing, yeah, and then he's playing chess on a computer to keep himself entertained, and then does he like smash it?
Well, so
No, the
computer cheats.
Yeah, the computer cheats, which brings up the line, "You cheating bitch," and then he pours his whiskey into like some sort of like port, and it just kind of frizzes up.
Yeah, which funny enough, kind of
Bad loser.
Foreshadows
Fair
the
enough.
well, it foreshadows the film where he's kind of
He thinks that he's got it in hand. He
Yeah.
knows how the thing works, and then he's just like, you know what? Fuck you. I know how
Yeah.
you work too. And then Kurt Russell's like, fuck it. I'll just blow up the base.
yeah, the thing's like cheating basically, and
Yeah.
he basically baby rages at
Yeah.
the end of the film. So there you go. It kind of just looks at the whole film.
Yeah.
Great.
As well in the cast is Keith David.
As a child.
Yes, Charles. You know, he's quite entertaining, and how much he sometimes just fucking hates McCready like towards the end.
Yeah. He loses his frustration.
Yeah.
It's weird seeing him do like something that's not a voice acting role. Because when I think
Yeah.
Keith David, I think of him doing like voice acting.
Like
work.
Spawn.
He's
I've
the
been watching that.
president in Rick and Morty.
He is.
Even
yes.
the Princess and the Frog, he's in that, isn't
Is he Dr. Facilio?
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
Are you ready?
Bro got friends on the other side.
Bro's got friends on the other side, man. That's true. Certified
Yeah.
fact, that.
He must
Okay.
have been young in that movie.
So
Keith David.
why have you picked this film, Mr. Whitehouse? Other than the fact that the only VHSs we had there were that and like, what was it, it's like Cannonball 2.
Debbie Goes Dallas.
I didn't really feel like watching Cannonball 2 or Grease 2. Crap selection. Other than that, though, why did you pick The Thing?
I felt like it would have been more interesting to talk about because of how much of like the characters have their own little kind of like involvement within like the crew and just the different personalities. Because I was originally going to do the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but I think like kind of the first bit of the film of Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like one person goes to the house to investigate, they die, and then kind of rinse and repeat until like, there's like two of them left, and that's when I think gets a bit more interesting because the whole family's there. But so I decided to do The Thing because already you meet the cast like, and you seem to know them pretty quick from the start because you get the Norwegian, and then you see the base, and then you meet everyone.
So you picked it because it's one of the best put together films ever,
Yeah.
and one of the best horror films ever
Yeah.
made.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Despite the bad reception it got from critics at the time.
Yeah.
Quite surprising
well,
for me.
But
critics aren't always.
The
No.
Thing's disappeared.
No.
No.
I mean, yes.
No,
I've got it back up. Got it back up. It's back.
Good.
We got it
It's all
back.
good.
Boys,
I'll monitor the mouse.
Well, good.
Yeah,
Latkins is on the dirty.
Yeah.
You might if you want to pull up anything else that you've seen to be relevant, Latkins, you're allowed.
Okay.
If you want to pull up like a picture of like
Wilford Brimley.
Kurt Russell.
I mean, they're all right, you know. Could have been anyone. Yeah.
So should I pretty much kind of like start from the Norwegians onwards?
we can start with the Norwegians.
Or should we talk about the UFO? The credits.
We'll
talk about the credits because the credits are quite
crashes.
impressive.
You know, that's why my voice changed. UFO fucking like crashes down.
They're falling out of the skies like flies, man.
I'm pretty certain they use a different start for the production company, don't they? Isn't the because they always they introduce the production companies at the beginning of films, right?
Yeah.
I'm almost certain who produced this film.
It was Universal.
I'm almost certain the Universal one had something to do with like an alien planet or something at the time, or like a planet.
Yeah.
So they skipped out on using the Universal thing to avoid confusion because they were gonna use obviously do the actual title screen instead. But I quite like the title screen because obviously they do the whole thing with the UFO, which was also a practical prop which they made. A pretty cool one in that.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think it might have been done in a fish tank, which surprises
sounds right.
me. I think it
Interesting.
was. That whole the UFO crashing was done in like a fish tank.
So and the actual title obviously comes up with the fiery title.
Like you mean when it's like kind of ripping through.
Yeah.
I think that kind of also is like a bit of a homage to the original like Thing from Another World.
That's what it is.
Yeah, it does
it's
like
supposed to be that.
a very similar kind of.
Yeah, like and obviously with it being kind of like a fiery effect.
Yeah.
It also just happens to be.
But you can also
that kills
refer
the
it to how the Thing rips through people's clothes.
This is also true. Yeah. That works pretty well.
What if instead of the Thing, he was called the Freaky Thing?
Well,
it's because he said he was ripping through people's clothes.
Maybe.
Was it
I mean, there's some kind of like tentacles and like tendrils going on.
Oh yeah, the tent. Nah,
but we'll get to that in a bit.
Nah.
Was it originally like a book? Like
oh my god, we
wait,
said that 5 minutes ago.
Sorry.
Listen.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Was it?
Who wrote the book?
I actually.
John W. Campbell Jr.
Campbell, yeah.
Never heard of it.
But
Wild, man.
Not Stephen King.
No.
In 1938.
1930. Yeah, not that fucking old, mate.
Yeah. But we start from almost the perspective of the dog in a way. We follow the dog.
Yeah, and then the bomb.
Yeah.
Bomb.
Yeah.
Bomb. Which is just very simple.
Yeah, it's very iconic, but it's
just a very simple, just kind of note.
Yeah.
Like keyboard and that, and it's just like, which surprisingly was done by Ennio Morricone, but most of John Carpenter's films, he mainly does the score.
He's taking my facts, you know what I mean? Like, I've written all this shit down.
I've actually written notes as well.
But obviously John Carpenter loved like Western movies, which is quite surprising. He never did a Western.
Yeah, because obviously here
sorry, I mean the guy who did the music of the Dallas Trilogy, no.
Yeah.
John Carpenter.
Not John Carpenter, no.
Did the so
But
fistful of dollars, few dollars more, good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did all the Western stuff, but it did
Has he did a bunch of Tarantino movies?
I was just about to say it influenced a lot of things, and Tarantino got him on and did a lot of simpler things because the Hateful Eight is heavily influenced by
influenced.
Influenced.
What is influenced to me?
It means basically we all get together and shag your mum, but no, it got heavily influenced by the Thing.
Yeah, because they're all stuck in one place.
They're all stuck in one place, and it's got this whole like
tension going on.
Yeah, paranoia kind of thing. And they also obviously
who can you trust?
Yeah,
who can't you trust?
Yeah, but they use a very similar kind of track at one point for it as well, like the simple bomb.
So the dog is he's running, and I'm guessing people at the time were like, why the fuck is this dog running? And second off, why are these like people in the helicopter just shooting at this dog? for Antarctica, and also pretty shit shots, by the way.
I mean, they're on a moving helicopter.
I know
Like,
that.
I do have to say.
but-
after this, we'll get on our helicopter.
It's a bit
And
jumpy.
we'll see if you can shoot Ladkins. He'll run across
Yeah.
the snow.
I mean,
don't volunteer
he's got a
as tribute.
scope on the rifle. I would have understood if it was Ironside.
These aren't soldiers either.
They're
They're
researchers.
Well, you don't-
researchers.
Well, yeah, because they come from the other Norwegian base, but they had the artillery. I mean, they had thermite charges.
Yeah, actually, it's funny.
They've
when
got
you-
a shit ton of just artillery just being in Antarctica.
well,
in
they
both
have to,
camps.
Well, they have to blow up quite a lot of stuff, don't they, to
What did
get
the
through?
And then the
Yeah.
shotguns.
And the polar bears,
Maybe.
most
Yeah.
dangerous bears. Pretty dangerous bears, to be honest.
Yeah,
What
fair
about-
point.
Dead
The
instantly.
bear from Baldur's Gate, is that not a more deadly bear?
I don't know.
We won't talk about that bear. Anyway,
I think that bear's doing some dodgy stuff.
So it's running across the I was going to say the desert, the snow.
The desert. Well, I mean, is
Kind of.
Is
close.
aren't can't you have snow deserts? Isn't that a thing? That,
I think so.
And then we get we cut to Outpost 31 and meet our band of researchers.
see, in the film
Yeah.
that I watched, this is where it ended. So the film ends.
The
2011.
Oh,
The 2011 thing was a prequel to the thing.
yeah,
It ends
with the
where-
Norwegians
with the Norwegians.
chasing the dog.
What a boring movie.
To be honest, the Norwegians were in a very good position. They had loads of firepower. They contained it into just the dog. They were doing pretty well
They
for
just need to
themselves.
get that dog.
Yeah, until they land, and then they're gonna I'm gonna chuck a grenade at it, and then it slips out of his hand, and he had the logical decision to try and find the grenade in the snow instead of just immediately running away, which then causes a big explosion.
Big dumbass.
Big dumbass Norwegian.
Dumbass. Number
Sorry,
one.
Norwegian fans of the show, if there is any.
Yeah, I'm sure there's one.
One
the
Nord.
one viewer.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Did you not
just-
pause
You know
the
what?
video?
Shit, I'm just going to go.
I just turn around and then
There's another picture.
Took a little like, oh my God.
I wasn't expecting that.
The edit for this is going to be pretty wild.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Okay, so we got another picture here of.
Hold on, we're skipping a bit. We don't get to that scene
No,
later.
no.
You don't
Of,
know this show.
Well, we can talk about the guy with the lamp. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
It's-
we're,
it's-
we're,
it's
actually,
the
in fact,
main
I'm about
character
to talk
of
to him.
the
We're
film.
meeting our band of researchers. So yeah, a big explosion, and then the other Norwegians trying to speak to the others, accidentally shoots Bennings in the leg.
What the Norwegian didn't realise is that he was stupid enough to speak Norwegian.
Yeah,
Well, which is obviously his own fault for being
Norwegian.
Norwegian, of course. Because if obviously they don't show the translation in the thing, because the whole point is it's supposed to be confusing.
Yeah, and
Um,
I think the actual translation is like that dog isn't a dog.
Yeah,
It's
and
a-
get away
it's a-
from it.
It's a thing. Get away from it.
Yeah.
They know straight away.
Yeah. Well, they do.
Good thing isn't a thing.
So Bennings gets shot on the leg, and so does the Norwegian get shot in the head by Gary, who decides to break open a window and shoot instead of just like open the door. Bennings,
Cowardly.
yeah,
Cowardly.
Cowardly. What voice is that?
is that
My voice? That was my voice.
Cowardly.
That was my voice.
Coward.
I don't know what you're
No,
referring
it
to.
just sounded like you were doing a voice.
Yeah, so everyone's pretty confused of what the hell just happened.
Maybe they just got hungry and they wanted to eat the dog.
So the dog's
Maybe.
the dog is he's part. I guess he's part of the gang now.
The gang,
cool,
the crew.
cool little dog. Cool little dog.
Did
So-
they even name it?
No.
No, although that dog is probably the best actor in the entire film.
Oh, he's great. He's just like he's just like walking around.
Yeah, he's
I love when like McCready gets back from the Norwegian and he's just like staring out the window.
yeah, he's got a dead stare, that
He's
dog.
got dead there. So yeah, McCready and then Copper, who's the kind of like head surgeon of the research facility, to check out the Norwegian camp. And they get there, and the Norwegian camp is pretty burnt down. And so they're looking around, thinking, what the hell's going on here? They try and find some notes, but obviously it's all in Norwegian. And then they also find this guy.
This fella here, who's
Our
killed himself.
protagonist.
Oh, so our protagonist.
Oh, yeah.
Our
McCready.
protagonist, the dead guy.
Yes.
He slit his own throat.
McCready, played by R.J. McCready, played by Kurt Russell, who looks he looks fantastic in this movie.
Yeah, he's got a good look in this.
He's got a
good
look.
mane to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a great beard. He's got a great, set of hair.
Bro's got aura, to be honest.
Did you know?
Besides the sombrero that he wears in the helicopter,
Yeah.
that kind of really lets it down. But that was John Carpenter's decision. He really liked the sombrero. Kurt Russell hated it behind the scenes.
I think it makes his character have more aura.
Pizzazz.
Yeah. Off topic, but did you know he was in the running for Han Solo in Star Wars?
Really?
Yeah.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
I
don't think
he'd be decent.
But probably Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
He was a bit more well known.
To be fair, I think he might have done. I think he might have auditioned for Han and Luke, but I've definitely seen an audition of him doing Han.
That's fair.
So.
Yeah, is this so? Obviously, they do all this. They find this dead geezer and they collect. I think what's his name is collecting some Norwegian notes, documents. Yeah,
trying to figure out what's going on. And then Kurt Russell stumbles onto a storeroom, like a freezer, and there's just a big ice block.
Yeah, I believe that ice block was supposed to look like, obviously it doesn't look like it, but it was supposed to be kind of like a coffin.
Yeah,
it was supposed to look like a coffin.
That's where you speculate. That's where the thing came from. So they're still pretty confused, and then they find this two-headed conjoined monster that the Norwegians tried to burn outside of the camp.
Yeah,
and obviously the smartest idea that they did was take it back to their own base to examine it, which Blair, played by Wilford Brimley, does, and you find out it's got normal organs.
Yeah, it's just a dude, bro.
And
it's got two faces.
But it's got two faces.
Yeah. This is the first time we really get to see the practical effects being used.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with the practical. Obviously, they're dated a bit now because the film came out over 40 years ago, but I think they look pretty good.
No, I don't think they're dated at all.
I think very well.
Yeah.
The guy who did the practical effects,
Rob Bottin.
Yeah, Rob Bottin.
He ill.
23.
He was so dedicated to it. He got pneumonia.
Yeah.
23 at the time as well.
Yeah, it was
quite impressive.
22, wasn't it? I can't remember. He was young, either way.
He was young.
Yeah, I think he used a lot of different things to make. Okay then.
Okay.
He used a lot of different effects and materials to make the different practical effects, of course. And I think one of the things he said is he wanted the things to look different every time they looked at them. He didn't want any of the things to look the exact same any time.
Yeah.
So every time you look at anything in that thing and it looks at it twice, it's always different, even if it's slightly. So I always thought that was kind of cool and interesting.
So,
also, Stan Winton did the bit with the dog.
Stan Winston, he did. He decided not to be. People say Stan Winston.
Well, I'll double check.
Most people just go Stan Winston.
Yeah, he didn't get credits, did he?
He didn't. He didn't want to really, he wanted to let Rob Bottin.
Oh, it is Winston. Yeah.
Do his
do his thing.
Yeah, do his kind of thing. He only just kind of helped out with the dog scene, which it comes night, and the dog is still running around. Actually, before that, the dog walked into somebody's room, and there's a silhouetted man.
Very good acting from the dog, by the way. In this specific bit,
very good acting by the dog.
He's skulking about,
Should have got an Oscar.
He looks like he is up to no good.
Isn't that? Because obviously it's the same corridor. So he checks one of the room, which just so happens to be the room the balding ginger dude walks out of in a scene before. There's a scene where they're walking through a corridor. He walks out and walks into another room.
Yeah, because he's complaining to Knowles, the rollerblading cook, that the music's too loud.
Yeah.
And Superstitious by Stevie Wonder.
That has to be noted. They play Superstitious Minds in this. And it Superstitious. Sorry.
You're thinking Suspicious Minds.
Yeah, sorry, I'm getting muddled up. But Superstitious. I mean, it's perfect.
It's perfect for the whole film.
It's absolutely perfect. It fits the film perfectly. So I absolutely love that, and it plays lightly in the background on a couple of occasions as well while the dog is moving about. So,
but the dog goes into one room and there's a silhouetted man, and you're not too sure who it is because behind the scenes it was played by
stunt double.
Like one of the cast, not the cast members, one of the crew members.
yeah, so it was originally they wanted it to be someone specific, but they said it was too obvious that it was, so they just picked a random guy with basically curly hair, so it made the pick harder.
Yeah.
So who do you guys think it was?
I think it was Norris.
Is Norris the bigger dude?
He's the one that has a heart attack later.
Yeah,
I think that's the
Doesn't
only
he
one.
hate Kurt Russell as well? his
Norris?
character?
No, Norris is pretty indifferent
Did
to
he have
all
like
of
a
them.
crash out like halfway through again? I can't remember now.
No.
trying to-
He's pretty chill, to be fair, Norris. But obviously, he's
I think
taken
so.
over by the thing.
I think that's it, isn't it? I think if it's well, that kind of makes sense. Then it probably, I would say it's more likely to be him.
Because he doesn't want to get, like, seen out by the others.
yeah.
So he's probably pretty chill the whole time.
Yeah,
I
I mean, he turns down.
like, yo, Norris, you should be in charge, actually.
Yeah,
You're
that's
chill. You're chill,
Yeah.
Norris.
Yeah. But McCready decided to take over.
and he doesn't
instead.
want the spotlight, does he? Yeah,
No.
that makes sense. It probably was him then, because it was between the three with curly hair, but it wouldn't have been the dude sitting on the chair the entire time. The one
And it wouldn't have been
doing the
Windows
radio.
because he gets infected.
Yeah.
Well, that's who I was on
I'm
about.
getting him
Windows.
confused
Yeah.
with Windows. Yeah, Windows is
Yeah.
the guy.
Wi-
that was-
Windows is the one on
He's
the
He's
radio.
like,
yeah.
he's on the kind of like radio. He also has to like transmit to like, you know, I don't know.
So it was between Norris. It wouldn't have been Windows and the. I'm bad with the names in
Are
this.
you trying to think of Palmer, the
Palmer.
weed smoking
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
They're falling out of the.
Was that the one that-
guy like flies, man?
yeah.
Was that the one that was listening to Stevie Wonder?
No,
No.
that's Knowles. He's like the rollerblading cook. The dog's still walking around. It disturbs Benning's poker game. So Clark, the dog handler, decides to put him in the kennel for the night. And and this is where something goes really amiss, because it starts making these like noises, and all the other dogs are a bit scared of Bart, so a bit aggressive. And then the dog's face just splits open.
Yeah, the effects are
Very good.
This is where it's kind of a big highlight for the film. This the kennel scene of just
when the dog's like screaming for the life.
One's trying to like almost chews through a good bit of like the wire that's holding it, trying
to break through.
Yeah,
obviously.
And then like
that's a really good
like
scene.
the tendrils are coming out, and then just like Clark goes to investigate. One of the dog flees, manages to escape.
Two of them flee. Two of them run out because I think it also helps parallel the film in general. Two of them run out. Two of them definitely run out.
I remember the
There's
one.
definitely at least one.
I
swear two dogs.
Because later, one dog gets an axe to the throat by Blair.
I think both of them do.
I don't see two.
I'm telling you, I think it focuses on one dog, but on when it's killed. But I'm telling you,
one of the dogs.
Yeah.
Those are the
so
that are still in there.
McCready hears the motion, he pulls the fire alarm, and then everyone starts running, and then Clark says, I don't know whatever it is, but whatever it is, it's weird and pissed off.
Yeah.
Do you guys not think it's really cold right now?
No,
I'm fine.
Wait, what? What's happening?
Do you not think it's cold?
No.
So they start shooting it to pieces until Charles, played by Keith David, he comes in with a flamethrower, torches the thing, and everyone decides, what the fuck was that?
One thing I like about this film is that they instantly spot the monster, and it's not like I don't believe you. They see it and they go, alright, there's an alien, we're going to deal with the shit.
They all come to an agreement rather than just waiting to the plot.
Yeah, it was pretty understanding from all of them to go, maybe we should just fucking burn this thing. It's killed most of our dogs.
Yeah. And piece of it survives out the roof.
Does that ever come back? Because I know it tries to grab, but I think it doesn't escape.
I think half it does escape, because I was thinking about this. Cause,
oh shit, at the end!
Yeah, because this is what I was trying to think, right? How, like, if you try and follow all the little bits of the thing, I was trying to think there has to be another one at some point. in my head, because they kill most of the infected.
Yeah.
And so there has to be something outside that's also got... What's his name? So if you watch the film and imagine that half is out there doing a bunch of stuff as well, I think it explains more why there's always strange stuff happening outside as well, while everyone else that you know is either visible or dead.
Maybe, but we'll never bloody know, will we?
We will never know, but that's how I look at it anyway.
You know, maybe that's just paranoia talking. Maybe that's like, you know.
Maybe, but it makes sense to me.
Well, that's the thing about this movie. There's just a whole load of theories, and we'll just never know.
No, we will never know.
And that's what we're going to make. It keeps you guessing.
It does
keeps the illusion going.
So they decided.
To the audience.
So they're taking the Thing dog to the lab, and then Blair's like, it was quickly, by the way, so it was trying to imitate these dogs, but we stopped it just in time before it looked like a dog.
Two dogs ran out.
Did it?
I just rewatched the scene just because it was annoying me. One.
Oh.
Yeah, 2 dogs ran out.
I guess I just keep. Maybe
so what happened to the other one then? Because you said McCready shot one of them.
They get put in the kennel. Both of them die. I think it only shows the one with the axe in, just for like cinematic things, I suppose.
I guess so.
But it's like the end of the film. 2 dogs escape.
Yeah.
And then they burn the rest or shoot the rest.
Mm-hmm.
One gets shot, who's innocent, and then they burn the rest. So.
But tries to intimidate the dogs from Blair so much that he gets like a little like computer, like kind of demo showing
the probability that someone is the Thing.
Yeah, like it shows like how the Thing works. It, like, it takes one person, it disguises themselves, and then it can go to others.
Yeah.
Imitate.
And then it shows that like if this reaches like a city civilization as we know it could be took over and
cooked,
like probably 3 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely cooked. Got no chance.
And this gets Blair a bit bonkers.
Do you reckon Blair's like? When do you reckon Blair gets got?
Do you think you know if you're infected?
When do you think he
gets? Don't know.
Well, when they're doing the blood test, they still seem pretty nervous. Even when like they should know that they're not one, but they're still pretty nervous when like the wire.
Because he's touching up that blooming thing, and it's still alive.
Touching what?
He's
the
carcasses of
the
things. I don't think he gets got until he's locked into the tool shed because there's the scene with the noose, and then he's pretended to be all right. All of a sudden, something got to him.
Yeah.
Because you don't see him for a bit when he's locked in the tool shed.
Yeah.
So something must have got to him while he was in there.
The other half.
Maybe.
I think there's an
argument. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I think that's what, because to be fair with him, he tries to destroy all of the helicopter, the tractors, and then also the radio equipment. So nobody can reach them, but no one can get out.
Yeah, because
he doesn't want this thing to escape. So I think he was still human then.
Yeah.
But then he gets knocked out, and then he gets placed in the tool shed. I think he turns in the tool shed.
Fair enough.
So there are several ways to identify the Thing.
Yes. There are multiple ways.
There's a blood serum test. No, not a mic there. Yep. A blood serum test where you mix the suspected imitation's blood with uncontaminated blood.
Yeah.
And they'll react if it's an imposter.
Yeah.
So that's someone
also destroyed all the blood in the blood bank.
Oh.
So
interesting.
And there's also you can do a hot wire test as well.
You can do a hot wire test.
How does that work? Is that
it reacts to heat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it doesn't like the heat.
The Thing doesn't like heat.
It doesn't like heat,
so it likes the cold.
Yeah.
Are you sure you guys aren't cold?
I'm good.
I'm great.
Adkins?
I'm fine, mate. I mean, I didn't even wear a coat today, so...
You didn't even feel the need to wear a coat?
No.
We're in the Arctic.
Yeah, but we're indoors, bruv.
Yeah.
We got
good heating in here.
We got central heating.
All I'm saying is McCready on multiple occasions opens the door and even walks out, and he's not even got a hat on. He's fine. Yeah.
Well, he's been drinking whiskey though.
According to the
that's what I'm saying.
According to the 2011 prequel, the Thing will reject any non-organic material.
Yeah, it like metal fillings. It takes
teeth.
out, or like anything in like the leg.
Have any of you guys got any fillings?
I
Nope.
do not.
Or
Perfect.
As far as I know, no.
tattoos? Any of you?
Nope.
I think it. I don't know, because I don't
That's
know if
non-genetic material. Isn't
Yeah.
It? Tattoo.
maybe
So it wouldn't
be able to replicate that.
tattoo. It's like O-Man in
Yeah.
World's End.
Yeah.
When he gets replaced, he has his birthmark again because he's gone back to factory settings because he got it removed.
Yeah.
So none of you have any.
Nope.
No.
No.
Okay. Also, apparently, in the 2002 video game, a specialised needle's developed that draws blood and does it react with some chemical, which is pretty similar.
Yeah, sometimes like you're stabbing someone and then you look at it and then it could either the thing could burst open or it'd just be fine.
Yeah.
There's a couple of other tells and hints he adds through the film.
Yeah.
Obviously, the ripped clothes is a big talking point.
They find Kurt Russell's like a ripped part of it.
They find someone's long johns in like the bin. But Knowles finds them in like the kitchen or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know who these are. Just like, don't put long johns in my bin.
Yeah.
And
they
he's pretty mad about it.
They do find McCready's clothes, don't they?
Yeah, that's a bit later though.
Later on, that's what they suspect him.
But first, we got to get through Bennings.
Bennings.
They move like the carcasses to the storeroom. Bennings and Palmer, and I think McCready's there for a bit. But Fuchs, who's kind of like I think he's more like a kind of a side scientist. I don't really know what really Fuchs does.
I don't know what
Fuchs is an
Fuchs
assistant
does.
biologist, apparently.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, well, he's like, I gotta talk to you outside because I think he might have decrypted like the Norwegian kind of thing.
And they find his like fucking glasses and they're like,
Yeah.
oh damn, Fuchs is dead.
Yeah, Fuchs is dead. But while everyone's gone, Bennings is alone in the storeroom, and then I think you see like the double headed like thing like slowly breathing.
Oh
it
my
moves.
god,
That was
in
a
the
very good
covers.
scene.
Yeah, that's freaky, man.
And then like a little kind of like tendril like slips out, and then
And then you know something bad's gonna happen.
and then Windows comes back in, and then he looks in the corner, and there, well, he sees the ripped clothes first, and then he looks into the corner.
Yeah.
And Bennings is being taken over.
Oh, it's horrifying, isn't it? He's like covered up.
yeah.
He's like covered in, I don't know.
And
Bennings. Describe it.
So they obviously the alarm has been sound.
Yeah.
And also, take note.
This
Windows had some keys.
Yep, this is what I was going to say, and you can hear them
You
drop.
can hear him drop as he
Yeah.
tries to run to get people. Someone picked up the keys which belonged to the blood bank.
Yeah, I imagine it was the curly-haired guy.
Palmer.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
It's either that or Norris.
Oh, well, yeah, it probably was not. It could have been Norris, yeah.
We don't really know when Palmer got.
Yeah.
Well, it could have been right. That's what I'm saying. That's with Norris and Palmer. It's one of those two at the start, isn't it?
Yeah.
One of them was the
It's off
first
screen.
infected.
I reckon it was Norris. I'm trying
I
to
think
think.
because Palmer is just most of the time he's very high, and I think there might be maybe if you notice it, but maybe there's a bit of not normality in some of the things he's saying, because normally he's just like saying weird phrases like they falling out of the skies like flowers, man, children of God, Charles.
So who do you think they got first?
I think it was Norris.
Yeah, I think it was Norris.
But anyway, Bennings tries to escape so he can like transform back into a human, but they catch him out, so he falls in the snow.
And he's got this big freaky ass hand. Can we pull that one up, Latkins?
Yeah,
It looks like something. He looks like he's out of prototype.
What would you even type in, like Bennings thing?
Yeah, put in Bennings thing and you'll find it. And then he
Going
just
on Chrome now.
everyone's out there, and then he just like looks at everyone, and then he just has this like roar,
Yeah, it's cool, man.
and then they burn him.
You guys have played prototype with the?
I have played
Pro. Just like that, man. It's got the
No, what's
big claw
Prototype?
hands. It's a game. Came out round similar to Infamous. They were like the
Ghetto
two.
images. If you can get the fucking.
Is that?
You can see a bit of it. I'm guessing it's blurred because of the hands.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah,
going to be like.
Click on one of the blurred ones. It'll let you. You can still look at them. You just got to click on them. Look at view image.
There you go.
Okay, that it's not the best image in the world. I mean, it's like a YouTube clip of it.
No, I don't watch Apple TV.
But, you know, when
Anyway,
I edit it, I'll put it on screen.
Someone will edit it in. You can turn it off.
No, let him
you can still talk about it, and then I'll get to the scene.
Yeah, so they burn him.
Full screen, it'll look better. There we go. Look at that bit of fucking... This is how fancy we are now.
Yeah, we've got TV.
We've got a TV in... Oh, I've not a mic again. Yeah. We've got a TV in here.
It was quite hard to deliver them out here into the Arctic.
Incoming.
This shit looks awesome.
Yeah.
Sorry if it looks kind of dark, to be honest. But like,
that's just play from like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, just like, you know, get the arms. And then it does like a fucking terrifying...
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, okay.
Shall I pause it there?
Yeah, pause it there.
That's the one. That's the money shot right there.
That's the screen grab.
So now they're like, okay, so we got Benning, so we got to make sure anything has to be burnt for quite a bit, so no cells can ever expand.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And then Kurt Russell says a line, it's like, I know I'm human. Yeah. And I know that all of you are human too. But if you were all things right now, you would attack me. So that means some of you are human.
Yeah, which is a good line.
So, you know, these people are quite smart. You know, I don't think... Not many people make a dumb decision in this movie, besides one bit later towards the end.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're thinking of the same thing, because it's a pretty stupid thing that happens.
But
I think, anyway.
Yeah, so everyone's a bit worried. Obviously, Blair has already destroyed the thing. He's been knocked out. He's in the tool shed, and he decides to watch Clark because he thought he was with the dog, the thing dog, for about an hour and a half.
Yep.
So it can be any animal then, can't it?
Be anything living.
Anything with like cells.
You've got a lot of cats, don't you, Connor?
I do. I've got 3.
How are they?
They're all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like cats.
I'm allergic, so I'm not going to say any more than that. But, you know, each to their own.
Yeah. Where was I now?
They put him in the tool shed.
Yeah, they put him in the tool shed.
They lock him up.
And obviously to watch Clark, because he was with the dog for about an hour and
a
half.
Yeah, they don't trust him. So he wants to get out and they lock him up.
Blair doesn't trust Clark, and he tells McCready to watch him closely. Don't trust him.
Yeah.
And already someone sabotaged the blood bank, so that theory is kind of a bit...
Yeah, and they're all doing this big... What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
Not doing it, just getting some.
This is weird. Okay. Yeah, so...
Carry on.
So, at this point, they're talking about the keys. Now, we know now, because we're geniuses, that
some
Rose
keys
drops
dropped.
the keys.
Windows drops the keys from earlier.
Yeah.
They got my prop gun out.
You alright?
Am I alright?
Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah. I'm just.
So it's like the clip of Beetlejuice.
I'm alright.
Just keep going.
Just hanging around.
I'm just hanging around.
I don't know. Who, me?
Gonna put a knife on us or some shit.
So, yeah. I keep distracting me, Alex. You fuck with.
So they're blaming each other about the keys.
The key situation.
Because
Gary has it on his belt at all times, but Copper, he obviously gets to use it because of the blood bank.
Yeah.
So Gary's like, someone could have picked it off of me, and then someone, like, you know, they're going bullshit, but also bullshit. You know, everyone's getting a bit pretty paranoid, you know, to who's doing what.
Yeah, and then
Windows by this time, he's running for the shotguns because he's fucking terrified.
He went straight for the shotguns, and we have a little Mexican standoff here.
Gary almost tries to blow his brains off.
Yep, but in this Mexican standoff, while they're doing the little gunpoint, there are 2 people that are sitting in the back and not in shot.
Palmer's not there,
and Norris.
Norris, yeah, I think Norris, because they have to appoint who's going to take, because Gary's hands on the mantle.
There, but the shot where he's in the corner with the shotgun and they turn around and he's pointing the gun, I'm almost certain you can't see Norris.
So he could have ran off and got Palmer.
He could have, or they're just standing in the back away.
Because Palmer is just not there.
Yeah. So
something's amiss.
Yeah, so he doesn't show up till a minute after when they put the guns down and whatever. But your man obviously gives up the gun and he's like, obviously I understand. Yeah. I understand.
So McCready takes point.
Yeah, basically. They offer it to Norris and he's like, no.
Yeah, he was like,
I don't think so.
So they picked a better leadership role, which is McCready, the helicopter pilot.
McCready, yeah.
And
main character syndrome.
Maybe.
I'm lucky he does have main character
syndrome.
Yeah, I mean, he's good.
I'm not
gonna
lie, you know, he's pretty good at what he did, you know. So, so at this point, they try to find Fuchs, but he's just gone. Well, they find him outside, and then all they find is like glasses and just like a bit of charred like body on the floor.
Yeah.
Do you think he killed himself?
They say it's either he tried to burn it before it got to him, or he just burnt himself so he wouldn't turn.
Didn't he also find something? Because
he finds McCready's like clothes out there.
Yeah.
Because randomly a fuse goes off in the lab, and the last person that Fuchs talks to is McCready. So there seems to be someone's trying to either frame our boy.
Yeah, it's got to be a framing.
It's got to be a framing, because Fuchs finds it outside, and then McCready notices that like his shack light has been turned on. So him and Knowles go to investigate, and then obviously his like ripped clothes are in that shack.
Yep.
So how did it go from outside to back in the shack?
Yeah, exactly. So
someone's trying to frame McCready.
Yeah, there's definitely a framing going on there.
So, but Knowles runs back, and he's like, "I found this of McCready's. It was ripped. Do you think they got to him?" And it's like, Windows isn't sure. Charles is very determined.
Yeah.
Because Charles is out to get him at this point.
Yeah, he's got that rage in him.
Yeah.
Got that rage.
You know, Palmer's very insistent on opening the door so he could just burn him right there.
Yeah.
But McCready is probably outside hearing this, so he decides to go into a window.
Yeah.
Which then they bust in, and
it's a great scene. This
quickly grabs a stick of dynamite and a flare, and he'll
go,
I will blow this.
Do you want me to get this clip up as well? Because that's a really good. That's probably one of the best scenes.
I'm wondering about copyright.
Yeah.
We'll okay, screenshot then.
Yeah, pull up
a screenshot. Plus, it'll probably get edited in anyway.
No, yeah, but this is a great scene where they're having their own little Mexican standoff with this dynamite and flare, and obviously McCready's like completely frozen by this point.
Yeah, he's been outside for quite a bit, trying to get back in. Yeah, there it is.
I just thought that when Radkins went outside, he would have been that cold earlier.
That's a good one.
Yeah, he's
pull up image in new tab.
Yeah. By this point, McCready's clocked on that there are three of them there. Where are the rest? So they try to blitzkrieg him. It doesn't go well. He shakes off two of them. Which is then
open image in new tab.
Norris suffers
a down
heart attack.
Down. Down.
Oh, sorry.
No, open image in new tab.
Just forget it. Just forget.
No, I want him to learn. I want him to learn. And you go to the. Oh my fucking.
You go to the new tab. No. Oh hell no, bro! Oh hell no. That ain't real.
I'm not a tech guy.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was just gonna save the image and then put it on a document or some shit.
No,
that is so much more effort than you need to do.
Norris has a heart attack, and you know,
so they're gonna clear him.
Yes. So they untie the doctor. Oh yeah, because they had to tie Clark, Copper, and then Gary.
Yeah.
Because of the two of them for the blood bank incident, and then just Clark just because Blair was suspicious of him.
Yeah, basically.
So the doctor gets untied and starts to defib Norris.
Yeah, they start to defib Norris, and this is quite a famous scene, really. Oh, also, while this is all happening, you've got McCready standing in the corner like this.
With a flamethrower and a stick of dynamite.
Yeah,
and Charles like, you're looking pretty tired.
Yeah.
Gotta go to sleep eventually.
But, he's quite a light sleeper, isn't he?
Yeah.
McCready.
Yeah.
From his time in the war.
So Copper is defibbing Norris, and then his belly just rips open into a mouth and then just bites down on Copper's hands.
Yeah, I mean, this is great.
That's a really good scene as well.
This is probably the most famous scene of the movie.
They hired
There's a one shot where obviously Copper's like wiggling like he's not like he's like.
No. Apparently, 50 people on crew were involved in this scene.
Well, I assume it'd take.
Because it starts bubbling his like chest, and then spouts out like a spider little Norris on the ceiling. McCready torches it.
Yeah.
But then Norris's like head on like the table on the slab.
It's just like stretched backwards,
stretches out, and lands on the floor, and that turns it into a little spider.
Do you think some of the forms it takes, like with the spider legs and shit, are like other races it's assimilated?
I mean, maybe.
Possibly.
But, yeah.
It has no real form, does it? Like,
no.
So I was wondering if some of the more monstrous transformations it becomes are just like other shit that it's got before.
It could be just shit that it's learned about, so it understands how the movies.
Yeah. So it becomes like this sort of spider thing, and then it tries to waddle away. Palmer notices it, and then he goes, "You gotta be fucking kidding!" And then torches it, and it does like a little waddle while on fire, while also horrifying screams.
Quite cute, actually.
Yeah, he's alright. He's an alright guy.
The blood test as well.
I actually I forgot before I watched this movie that there's more than one thing. Like, I misremembered the film that, like, before I rewatched it, that it was just, like, one thing the entire time.
No.
People get infected in this.
People get infected.
Yeah. I mean, it could still be one thing.
But, well, it was one thing originally, wasn't it?
I'm just like, is it a hive mind, or is it, like, is it duplicating itself?
So every cell is living, isn't it? So
does it have its own independent thought? You wonder how smart this thing is.
Yeah. But
smart enough, I suppose.
To be fair, you don't really know much of its motive. Does it want to cause chaos? Does it want to go home? I
think it's fairly smart. It cheats, doesn't it?
It's able to imitate people.
Yeah.
But you wonder whether it has any of
impact
its own intelligence beyond what it's becoming. Like, if it's a dog, is it as smart as a dog, or is it?
I think each form it assimilates. It it learns from it. So obviously, when it's a dog, it learns to be a dog.
Yeah, I think it's got its own independent intelligence, but
So the blood tests now. McCready has had enough of trying to figure out who he can trust, who he can't. So he's like, "Fuck it, cut open your funds into this petri dish, and I'll just get a hot copper wire."
Yeah, and he ties everyone up. Everyone's tied up at this point.
Besides Windows. Because I feel like that's the only person who actually has McCready's back. But he's still not too sure of him.
Yeah, but he does Windows first, doesn't he, I think? To just immediately clear
Oh, wait, Clark's also untied. But while...
Because Clark's he's the
dog handler.
The dog handler.
But while also...
I forgot about this.
He tries to get McCready's weapon off him.
Yeah, because Clark's been holding this knife the entire time. Like, that he keeps trying to use on people for some reason.
But it gets taken away from him, so he picks up a scalpel while in while they're trying to revive Norris. So Clark is trying to get a bit closer. Charles is like, "I ain't getting tied up," and McCready's like, "I'm gonna shoot you."
And obviously Charles is like, "No, you won't."
I mean it.
Yeah, and then obviously a bit of a Rango situation.
And then Clark decides to go for it. But McCready is the fastest drawer in all of the Arctic and shoots him in the head.
It was a good shot.
It was quick. It
was impressive.
No wonder he became White Herb in Tombstone. Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Clark is dead.
Super dead. Straight through the bang right there.
He is dead. So McCready's had enough. So most of them are just tied up. But he tests Windows first, so he can at least have someone there by his side with the flamethrower while he's doing this test. And then he does himself to prove that he is not a thing.
Yep.
He tries Copper, because obviously he basically got bit. His hands came off, but he's fine.
Yeah.
And so is Clark, which, Charles does not like that he murdered an innocent man.
Yes.
But it was self-defense.
Yeah, to be fair.
Even though... Is Clark's the one with the original gun, right?
Gary.
Oh, it was Gary.
Gary's not that. He was originally the leader of the camp.
Yeah. That he also killed someone.
He killed a Norwegian.
Yeah, who was innocent.
Yeah.
There's loads of killing of innocents through this whole thing.
But Charles has it. He has it out for.
Not the mic again. I'm sorry.
For McCready.
I don't know why, man.
I don't know. Maybe just doesn't trust him. I mean, at this point, who can you trust in there? So
yeah, I suppose.
The dog. It was a nice dog.
Until it wasn't. And then, so he tests it on Palmer next, and this is when the blood reacted and jumps out.
Yeah.
And there is a great shot of when it's on the floor and the blood
running,
just
yeah.
And then Palmer's bubbling up. He becomes a giant cyst full of blood, and he's shaking about. And then he just goes to the roof, falls down. Windows, he does something dumb here. He's scared.
Yeah, if I was Windows, I would have
Burnt
blitzed that thing. But obviously he's got the slowest hand in the Arctic.
Yeah.
Compared to our
and
hero.
McCready.
Palmer Thing's head splits, and then a giant tongue, and then he starts chewing down, and then fucking.
How quick are you guys on the draw?
I don't know.
I'm pretty quick. I'm basically the fastest hand in this room.
You think?
So yeah.
Adkins?
You know me, I'm dyspraxic, mate. I'll be terrible. But I'll probably come out my hand rather than fucking firing at.
I'm kind of.
Oh, so you would be like the Norwegian with the hand grenade?
Probably, yeah.
I reckon I got great accuracy as well, like that Turkish dude in the Olympics.
Oh,
the one
yeah.
Who,
and no equipment.
Yeah, no equipment. He went in dry with the gun.
Yeah.
That guy was a fucking legend, man.
Yeah, exactly. That guy was goated. McCready.
Having said that, I have been in a cadet range using an air rifle. That's my only experience using weaponry.
Yeah, have you used a pellet gun?
Nah.
Do you think you'd be quick enough to... No, never mind. Yeah.
I shot a rifle one time.
I shot an air rifle. They're pretty easy, to be honest.
Yeah, so McCready's having a malfunction of his flamethrower. Probably not enough fuel left.
Why do they have flamethrowers?
Arctic ice. Maybe they have to get through something.
Okay,
melt the ice a bit. Like the Norwegians had thermite charges.
Yeah, those guys were going hard.
Up there?
Loads of things. They
science.
I mean, it paid off them using flamethrowers.
Sounds like a conversation. Mac, what are they researching up there? Science.
Yeah, I mean,
I've got a mini figure here of McCready with his famous flamethrower.
Yes.
So they
will go on the edit because
they do a lot of science up there in real life anyway. There's always science facilities up there. I mean, you got to think it's the forefront of the global warming issue, and also you got to think with all the ice that's there, there's probably so much stuff frozen, and it's probably the best place. It's the easiest place to look, isn't it? It's like, where are we going to find all the old stuff frozen?
The ice.
Yeah, the ice.
How do you feel about global warming, Griffiths?
Not real.
It's a myth. What about they're used to kill the polar bears?
What?
The flamethrowers.
Well, that's what the guns are for.
Yeah, they have shotguns in the.
Would a flamethrower do more damage though than a shotgun?
It would, but
it would stop. I think it would go spinning about, and then it might hit someone.
I just
think more chaos in it.
I just think the natural conclusion of having the flamethrower in the ice place is just to melt the ice, and then having the guns is for polar bears and anything.
But it serves more use to destroying things, which then. Windows gets thrown because his head's just basically been chewed. He's been gnawed out.
Yeah, that guy's done.
He's done. So Palmer's on fire, and then he decides to just fuck this. I'm walking out. I fucking hate you guys, and he slumps over. McCready then gets a stick of dynamite, throws it, and then a big boom.
Yeah.
It eradicates Palmer, and apparently I heard behind the scenes it almost kind of hurt Kurt Russell.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised because he looks very close to it in the thing.
It's a very kind of. It seemed like a very uncontrolled explosive that was like.
Yeah.
Packed a lot of boom with that dynamite.
Yeah, I mean,
no safety back in those days.
McCready stands on business in this. He really does stand on business. He's like, you know, he's proper King Von in it out, man. Yeah. And then obviously they have to burn
windows
as well because he's starting to turn.
He's starting to turn. So, who do we have left? We've got McCready, we've got Gary, we've got Charles, we've got Knowles, and then Blair. Blair's still in the
we forgot about Blair. He's like the doctor, man. He has like
he's chilling in his.
Locked him up in the cabin because he like started having a crack. He started wigging out.
He started shooting things.
Was he trying to cut off communication so no one could get out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, no one can get there.
Yeah.
And he breaks all the
helicopter,
the vehicles, the helicopter, the tractor.
Well, the tractor still kind of gets. There's still one that kind of works.
There's it,
but it's only just to destroy the base and drive through it later.
Hasn't Blair been like building a spaceship underneath?
He has been building
a base.
But first we got to get to a pretty funny scene in which Gary, he is innocent.
Yeah.
And the dude's like melting right next
to him. He looks like he's had he looks so fucking miserable, and he's.
I know you gentlemen have been through a lot.
When you find the time,
I'd rather
not spend the rest of this winter
tied to the fucking couch.
Yeah, I think that happens, and before that, Charles has
let me loose,
and he just keeps going.
And Gary's just like staring at him, like.
Bro's got 1,000-yard stare at this point. He is not having a good time.
Gary's quite.
Can't imagine he is.
He's either upset or he's just like, I don't care anymore. I think I'm gonna die.
So we got the three amigos left.
Yes.
And
they're going to see what Blair is up to.
Yes, but we keep Childs at the place because and what he says is if we don't get back with Blair, but Blair comes without us, torch him. You torch that guy. So
they check. First off, the door is wide open of the tool shed.
Yep.
So who knows where the fuck he's gone? But he built a little lair underneath the tool shed to reveal a UFO that he's been trying to build with parts from the helicopter that he smashed earlier.
Yep. Bit fishy, really.
Fishy?
I don't know. I'm starting to think he might be a thing.
So McCready's like, well, he ain't getting the fuck out of here. So he blows the UFO up.
Yeah, this is why I think that half the dog got away. Now, officially, this is why.
I think I do believe it because right at the end, the big one. And
the big one. And if that's been going around the whole time, and obviously, how else are we getting Blair?
How are we getting Blair?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been some, people have been split off. Palmer disappeared briefly.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe there could have been something just randomly going around the base. We just don't see it. And we'll never know.
Maybe.
So McCready's had enough. He's like, so the generator's blown, so it'll reach 100 below, and they'll just freeze to death because it wants it to freeze. He wants it to basically just for the research. They want them to be frozen and itself, so then the rescue team will find it.
But he looks just before they go back, they look outside, and Charles is just like sprinting off.
Yeah, he's just sprinting off,
and he's like, okay. Well,
strange.
Let's just.
McCready's like, I've had enough. Let's just blow the fucking base up.
He basically baby rages like he did at the beginning against the cheating chess. Because at this point, this is just like how it was in chess. He was there. He was in checkmate. You know, he had it all going. He had the three people he knew were innocent.
Yeah.
And he had the guy locked up. Boom. Didn't matter. Cheating.
Yeah. So he decides to destroy the base, blows it up. You know, he's had enough. So the last bit he has to do is plant charges in the cellar where the generator is.
Yeah.
So McCready, Knowles, and Gary decide to go down there to plant the final charges. Meanwhile, Blair randomly pops up and then sticks his fingers, assimilating Gary's face.
Yeah, like proper together type stuff.
It's like...
It's really good, that.
So
actually.
Gary's been assimilated.
Probably shouldn't have gone off by himself, should he?
No, he shouldn't have, dumbass. Actually,
No,
even bigger dumbass.
even bigger dumbass. Knowles.
Knowles was right there next to McCready.
Could have went, hey, I heard a noise. Should we check it out?
Yeah, all he has to say is like one word. Just make his movement apparent.
Yeah.
Why would you not just say something? If I'm in that situation, I'm making the fact that I'm going over there aware. I'm not just going over there.
It's quite surprising.
by
Knowles
myself.
kind of made it this far.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
got
think
damn right.
he survived by pure luck up until this moment where he fucked off, and then he either got assimilated or he's blown up.
Big dumb idiot.
So now who's left in the cellar? It is McCready.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna. He looks like he's ready to plant it, and then a big like fucking thing starts coming to him.
Through the floorboards,
For
innit?
the floorboards, and takes the detonator, and then a big blare thing, a mixture of oh god, which I think I might actually support your theory. Yeah, I'm all right. When the dog comes out of the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I never thought about it. I was like, oh, it's just a dog there. It's like, why is there a dog there now?
There you go.
Because I thought all the dogs are gone.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're not, are they?
No.
So
Boom.
What's the other dog?
Is that it?
No, sorry. What? Run this by me.
So my idea was that in the beginning, when the dog scene happens, he breaks through the roof. I reckon half of it got out through the roof, and that's why at the end, when you have the monster that goes through the floorboards and comes up.
Maybe, because it can split off.
It's got the DNA of the dog.
Norris did, with its head.
Yeah, exactly. It's split off. So the one that comes through the thing, that's why when it comes up and it opens up, it's got a dog inside.
Yeah.
Because it's the one from earlier that was attacking all the dogs.
Okay.
It kind of makes sense. Yeah.
So, yeah,
valid theory.
Which big giant Blair thing. There was a deleted, ending fight with Blair thing.
Like a stop motion.
Yeah, and I don't blame them for getting rid of it.
They got rid of a lot of footage.
It looked too janky for a film full of great practical.
They lost
one bit in with the tentacle. That's stop motion.
Yeah, that is. But I think that's almost just like I can allow it. But when you see it like walking around and it's all a bit janky, it's like kind of gets rid of like the. Looks almost Star Warsy.
Yeah, like Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah. So instead, McCready just goes, well, fuck you too, and then chucks a stick of dynamite. It blows the whole base up. I'm surprised McCready got out of there in time.
I was thinking that, like, he just about gets up the stairs and the whole thing is just... But...
So
needs to keep the protagonist alive, I suppose.
Yeah, he's got plot armor.
Yeah. So McCready, he's walking about. He's fucking knackered. He's figured to himself, oh, what a weekend. I am knackered. And then Charles randomly comes out of nowhere, and he's like, "Where the hell have you been, Charles? I thought I saw Blair, so I decided to go after him. I was wrong." I was like, "Oh, I don't care. We've probably both got tricks for each other, but I'm too tired."
Who do you think Childs is a thing?
There's been a lot of theories over this ending for many, many years. Is Charles a thing or not?
I don't think either of them is a thing.
You don't think either?
No.
What about...
I don't think they're a thing. I've gone by the theory it was Norris or someone.
Well,
no, we're talking about the ending.
Oh, the ending. No, it's neither. I don't think.
You don't think?
I think Charles.
You think Charles?
Definitely, I think.
What's your theory? I would love to hear it.
For a start,
is it the way he's acting?
It's the way he's acting, and I kind of thought this when I first looked at it, but it could just be the lighting. Is this dude just wearing a different coat?
I don't know.
Oh, I never thought of that.
I swear he's wearing a different coat.
Who knows?
You have to give it a rewatch.
Like, I swear he is.
It is quite dark.
Yeah,
the only thing that's
theory,
lighting it is the flames.
You know,
the only theory I would say is, like, because he keeps putting the blame on McCready, it's sort of deflecting it from him. assuming the fact that he's hiding something. Essentially,
I'm saying that he is a thing because earlier they were throwing Molotovs all around the base to burn it up. McCready conveniently has just a bottle, which you're supposed to think is whiskey, but I reckon it's a Molotov, and he passes it over to Charles to drink it, and he drinks it, and then McCready smiles.
So do you reckon McCready faked drinking it? Originally?
Yeah, and then gives it to Charles, and then he drinks it.
Yeah,
and
he does. You see the smile, don't you? I never thought about that with the drink, to be honest.
I figured it was like a Molotov cocktail that he just have a swig.
Yeah,
and then it will reveal the true form.
The Blair thing, they just kind of cut and he's outside, like there's.
Yeah, well, there's nothing, is there?
Well, there was going to be a scene where there was going to be a whole fight, but
I'm just saying they just kind of cut. They could have got him there.
Well, just show.
Well, yeah.
McGrady could have been the thing.
Interestingly enough, you know how I was on about the dogs, how the 2 dogs survive, all the other dogs die. Either one's been shot, a couple get turned into a thing that get burned. But 2 dogs escape and then they later die off screen.
Yeah.
Just like McCready and Charles.
Yes. Ah, yes, a little symbolism.
Yeah, bit of symbolism there, almost like a metaphor.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. So, as far as I'm concerned, it's probably a thing, and I reckon they both die.
Yeah, if one of them was a thing, they only have to wipe the other one out until the fire stopped burning.
Yeah, exactly.
So, either way, it's like
McRaddy just wants to sit there and wait. Childs wants to leave. But does he want to leave because he's a thing or because he thinks the other guy's a thing and he wants to get out of there?
Who knows? I mean, McCready does look fucking tired.
But if he is a thing,
he's always
white.
Fucking died like a gazillion times in the movie. Well, the monster.
It might be worth getting 2 pictures up on the screen of the coats. But that's...
Okay, that's the coat he's wearing throughout the majority of the movie. Yeah,
right, and this could just be the lighting.
On the edit, like
was my tech skills not enough?
Let me get.
No, it's just
Okay, I think that's just like.
Do you
snow.
think that's lighting?
I think it's lighting plus like the frost on the coat.
Nicer.
Because look at he's got a bit of frost on his face. I think it's just frost.
Right. That's that's his original coat.
That's what it looked like before.
That's what it looks like now.
It was like a navy blue, or like a just a.
This is what the original coat.
Yeah, it's
like was. I think it could be a different coat, personally.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
They've had a day of it, haven't they? Therefore, what they're wearing is going to be effective.
Well, it's been a right couple of days, hasn't it? So I think it comes down to the lighting and the frostbite. But I'm still going off of the fact that he could be a thing because he drinks the
yeah.
Or maybe they just both are things and they just drink fuel for whatever reason because they don't know.
You don't know how much the thing does the thing know that the other thing is also a thing.
Oh.
So are they both things? The other one doesn't think it's a thing.
Maybe.
Has a random showdown.
If I was a better man, though, I'd say it was neither of them.
I think Charles is a thing.
I think Charles is a thing.
Personally, I think he is.
I'm like 50-50. Only with Charles, though, not McCready.
I do think they know when there's another thing around, because when the dog was like death staring out the window, that's when they were coming back with the corpse.
With the other corpse. Yeah, that's a good point.
So I think there is like
the dog just knew that was already there because he would experience those events. So
how would the dog know that they were coming back with the
body?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like and like it could just be like a nothing burger. Maybe he's just looking out the window, but I just feel like there's like it sits on there a good moment while he's staring out the window.
And depending when like Norris and Palmer, maybe they could have been working together. Who knows?
Yeah, they could have been. Yeah, there's
in
cahoots like so.
This film got an 8.2 on IMDb.
It was very highly rated, despite his initial critique.
On Rotten Tomatoes, it has an 85% on the tomato meter and 92 on the popcorn meter, and then it has a 4.4 on
did it
Letterboxd?
Yeah. I mean, it probably didn't win an Oscar, but did the visual effects get any
I found
awards?
This out yesterday. My mum, because I was watching this with my mum.
Yeah.
She asked, I must have won something for it.
I would have thought it'd be like visual effects.
It got nominated, didn't win a single award.
That's why the
for visual effects.
What wins over on the visual effects?
what else?
Yeah.
Wins?
E.T. Did that come out that year?
That's why they obviously a combination of other things. Sure. But E.T. was like friendly alien, and then the thing was like horrific, gory.
Yeah, they want like fan friendly
mainstream films to
plus,
win.
Like,
I
one
suppose.
was a Spielberg film. You ain't winning.
That last.
Yeah.
I mean, did Halloween 1978 win anything? Because John Carpenter
won something, maybe score. I don't, not like an Oscar, but maybe just an award.
Yeah, I was gonna say something about the score. Did you like the score? Because I quite liked it.
Of the Thing.
Of the Thing.
Very good score. I think this film has like the atmosphere of this film is fucking immense.
Although
it's great for atmosphere building.
I might be misquoting, but I swear John Carpenter initially didn't like it. He wasn't a big fan of the score.
I don't know about the score. I know he didn't like the poster originally.
Yeah,
he said.
Oh, he died recently, didn't he?
Yeah.
He said it was more like a sound effect instead of like a musical composition.
Either way, it could have worked for bloody both.
Yeah, to be honest,
it's still great. I think.
But maybe he's a very critical man.
I think in this film, less is more.
I think more basic scores are always better. I mean, just think of The Shining. I mean, and
So what would you guys want to give any overall thoughts for 8 out of 10 maybe?
Out of 10.
I'll give it an 8.
I quite like horrors, to be honest. So this is.
I'm like the opposite. I'm not a fan of horror, but I'd still like the movie, and I like Halloween.
Yeah,
I think the original one.
I think I like I like the setting. I think the setting's cool. I obviously like horror films, and I think the general idea of it being more about paranoia and
the
stuff like that. I think it's just very interesting. I really like McCready as a character. I'd probably give it a 9.
Damn.
I'll give it an 8. I think some of the characters can be a bit forgettable. I think like Windows and Palmer.
I don't think
for me blend together a bit for me.
For me, I can remember.
Say it again.
I really like Blair though.
You really like Blair?
Yeah, I like Blair.
Cool.
I mean, I can't lie. I forgot a lot of their names, who was who, but I remember Blair.
I like Blair because I like how proactive he was initially, and they just locked him in a cabin.
Yeah.
He
was the first to know about the thing until he went crazy.
The only two names that I keep forgetting is probably Norris and Palmer, but I think that could be something to do with the fact that after they're purposely in it less, because that's the point of them being the thing that they try to be more in the background and less noticeable. But that maybe I'm just coping. I could be coping.
I'll go 8. You'll go 9. What are you thinking? What?
Well, the only character I think I have a bit of a giant problem with, I think like, is Knowles. I don't think he offers that much to the table amongst the cast, besides just to have him there. Like, he has some memorable lines.
He's the one that I forget the most.
Because to be fair, he's only prominent at the start when he's rollerblading in the kitchen.
And blasting Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. But I don't mind him that much, but I think...
I forgot about him. You know what I mean?
He's just a background man.
I think it's either a 9 or a 10 for me.
What you got? Well, we can circle back around to Adkins where you decide.
I'd give it a 7, which is still pretty good.
Yeah.
Despite me not being a die-hard horror fan, let's just say. Do you know what I gave... did I give... I mean, this was ages ago now, but did I give Die Hard an 8? I think it was an 8, wasn't it?
I think I gave it a 9.
I think I gave it an 8. So I'd give this one a 7.
I think
7, 8, 9.
9. Mine, I'm close to a 10, but I would pick a 9. I'm very close to a 10.
So you don't allow decimal points. Otherwise, would have said 9 for 10.
7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there we go then.
There we go.
So that's...
we can count. There we go. We can count.
Chronological.
The episode.
That's the episode, yeah.
Which one of you is it?
You do realise we're not in Arctic, right?
Which one of you is the fucking thing? I swear
Where's
to God.
your flamethrower?
I'm going to need you to put that gun down.
I haven't...
You do realise this was a whole psychiatric evaluation of you this whole time. You've been running around
need you to put this gun
very
down,
sus behaviour.
Yeah.
Put the gun down.